What's good, everybody, man? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Carter Sports Coverage. I'm your boy SB Cash.
I'm with Ryan.
And we back with another week, man. You see him over here eating on the Feed Me Sandwich King fries. Some of the best fries ever. Ever. Y'all need to come in and get some. Shout out to Feed Me Sandwich Kings. Come get you a sandwich. Shout out to DJ Marv. Keep going hard. This week on CSC, man, we want to get into, it's not really much to talk about. I do want to mention that the NFL draft is really soon. And the rest of the show will just be NBA playoffs. NBA playoffs. So, let's get into it, bro. All right, so as everybody knows, it's going fast. I feel like it's going faster for me because the Rams won the Super Bowl, so we played in February, so it's like, boom, right back.
Yeah, that was really cute.
The draft is tomorrow. The NFL draft starts tomorrow. Any key things I really don't want to get into prospects, it's so many, but any key things you looking forward to or to see any players where they go? It's a lot of Ohio State players about to be drafted in this draft. So shout out to the Buckeyes. We got a whole bunch of offensive linemen, receivers.
Yeah, we don't really go that route.
Tight end. You said what?
I said we normally don't go that route for real.
What pick is the Cowboys? The Cowboys, what number?
We in the Bay. I think we're like 17.
17.
I think so.
Listen, who you looking? What position? You don't care, just or like
so
if you had two positions.
Okay, position.
What y'all want to pick?
I know we're not getting bro from the safety from Notre Dame, but that's what I like. I would like him. I know that's not. Yep, Kyle Hamilton. Yeah. So safety, and then we lost the receiver, so it'd be nice to bring in a receiver. You don't got to be no first round type shit. You feel me? I'd rather. He gonna be going by something.
Second round? He could be there by second. But unless y'all just go up in the first and grab, because he projected to be a second. But I think somebody might snag him. But the thing is, he's just undersized. He's 6 foot, and not really. It's a receiver. But Garrett Wilson is like he supposed to go top 10. Yeah, you know what I mean.
That's receiver, safety, receivers, defense first. You know what I mean? Defense first. If we gonna spin our
what would y'all go for though? Like I feel like your team was lit.
The safety.
Oh, y'all probably lost somebody.
That's just what we need. We gotta shore up that back end. You feel me? Or we could go corner, but I'd rather go safety. You feel me? The safety.
Yeah, I feel
you everywhere else.
I feel you on that, man. I always pay attention to it just to see who will go where, but man,
safety receiver. What about y'all?
For the we don't have no first round pick. Probably won't have one until 2050. So I'm playing.
No, for real.
Real talk. Like the draft been real messed up for me. For the last 4 or 5 years because.
But that's your slogan. Fuck them picks.
I guess it worked out now, so I can get on board with it. But I promise, for all these years leading up, I used to hate the way Snead drafted. But now I get it. Like it's all to make the big team and get to make the signings whenever you want. So for us, I'm not really paying attention to the draft. I'm just interested to see where Aiden Hutchinson from Michigan will go. That's what I mean. Yeah, he's projected to be the number 1 pick. No, it ain't my man's. But I don't know. He's projected to be number 1, but a lot of people were saying he's not the number 1 player in the draft. So
I've been seeing somebody that shot up Walker, somebody named Walker or something from Georgia, another pass rusher. Yeah, I see he battling for that number 1 spot now too. But I really
one
don't
from
care.
Cincinnati up in the top 2. I forgot his name.
Sauce Gardner.
Yep. I don't know who we'll get, man. I hope we get
I really don't care. I trust Jerry at this point. You feel me? Jerry been doing this thing. He
need to probably trade out the picks we got and get somebody knowing him. But shout out to the NFL draft, man. Everybody about to have a big day tomorrow, man. Do y'all's thing, man. Put on. All right, man. We about to switch to the NBA. You already know, man. These playoffs, we in the NBA playoffs. We think it's going crazy, man. If y'all really been paying attention to this game, I want to talk about the teams that already wrapped up the series so far. So, first team we want to talk about that wrapped up the series is the Boston Celtics. In dramatic, sweet broom fashion. You know what I'm saying? Taking it to the Brooklyn Nets, man. What's your first thought on this, bro? Like, first thought.
Big upset.
You felt like Boston was gonna win, right?
Yep.
Like, but it's just the manner of how they won, right? Like, talk about that real fast. Like, what do you think was the key to shutting down? It's not really. Well, I guess they did shut down KD until like the last game.
And then the last game he didn't really ball. You feel me? He really took 31 shots. He had 31. Yeah.
Wow. But
so I think you feel me? Like Team D, They was just being too physical. You know, KD ain't got too much meat on his bones already as is. They was beating him up. I was seeing the replay of the shit they was running back. Like, you feel me? Trying to fight off the ball, body here. They banging him all around every which way. You feel me? So I think that was key. Then I don't know, them young boys. They was just they been hungry. You feel me? You know how I've been feeling about Bucks. Always been like they've been right here, but they can't get it done. They fall short. Now you feel me? They all look hungry this year. I mean, it's like they coming for it. Tatum locked in.
And this is what I say about Tatum this year, where he has growth, bro. He's becoming a better playmaker. Like, it was years.
Right.
I always thought Tatum was talented, but it was years I'd be like, bro, he get the ball, he's shooting, bro.
Right.
Now, he makes the right play, bro. So, like, I feel like more times than not. So, credit to him for that. Then Jaylen Brown doing his thing. Shout out to everybody, like the role players, Marcus Smart,
Horford, that's what I was about to say.
Williams. Then the people that come off the bench, Derek White, Pritchard, Grant Williams, like
he been balling too.
They all be like putting in a good effort.
Yeah, they deep.
I
like their coach too.
Right. I say it's shocking that they swept the Nets, but I definitely expected them.
You think Brad Stevens, Shorty?
That he put,
because you know he kind of got like a demotion.
Yeah, I remember that where he went to like
demoted up.
Yeah, into the front office.
Right. You think he saw it because he basically had the same roster and couldn't get it done.
I don't think he saw it because I mean at the end of the day, he's still part of the franchise. If they win, he win. But he might have a little bit like I ain't that guy.
I couldn't get this out of them.
Right. So yeah, shout out to Boston. Wrapped it up. KD and Kyrie seem like they'll stay together in the Nets. That's what they're saying in the press conferences.
But you know, Kyrie say a lot.
Say a lot.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, but all right, man. We're gonna move on to the next one that got wrapped up. Miami Heat wrapped up the Hawks 4-1 the other night. Jimmy Butler actually sat out in the game they wrapped it up.
Right, seen that.
So, man, Heat. It's looking like Bam. I don't know. Bam's been kind of questionable with the injury, but he had a good game. Of course, Hero. Kyle Lowry also sat out too. That's got to be said too. So when they get them all full strength,
I seen Victor back. We did this little
man, and that made me so mad. I ain't gonna lie, because I was on fantasy and Victor ain't been playing all year, and they finally threw him in. He been doing his thing, bro. I think that's gonna be huge for them. That helps them.
Who they got? Who they waiting on?
They waiting on the Bucks. Bucks or Bucks or Bulls? What number was it? They was number 1. So they would be waiting on the winner of. Damn, is it Raptors Sixers? No, it can't be. It can't be. I don't know. I'm really not sure who they waiting on.
We'll get back to you on that.
Yeah, we'll get to y'all back to you on that. But yeah, definitely shout out to the Heat. That's still my team to come out the East. Trae Young, it's just like he definitely had a bad series. Let's say that. He was not himself this series. His numbers went down dramatically. I don't know. They rattled him with that
next. He right. You know what I mean?
I thought it was because they went to the Eastern Conference Finals last year, but it's looking like he's going to need another big offensive piece. They got another
playmaker or something.
Yeah, I don't
really know nobody that can make plays on the team besides Trae.
I mean, they got some nice little role players, but they need another guy. Like when Trae,
they need him to get him the ball. You feel me? To set them up shots. They ain't going to go get their own bucket.
Right, I agree with that. So I think that's what Atlanta will do in the offseason is search for somebody that can complement Trae more, scoring wise. So let's move to the ones that's still thick. All right, so we got in the East, man. We got the Chicago Bulls taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. Bucks up 3-1. Chris Middleton's not played the last 2 games. This is shocking to me. I know this ain't shocking to you. I know you thought Bucks was going to do this anyway. That's what you said last time, right? Mm-hmm. It's shocking to me, man.
I said they was going to get that game.
Yeah. But then another one right back. Like, they did it again. Like, and it's been like, ever since Middleton not been playing. No. Yeah, because they won the last 2 without Middleton. Remember, it was Bucks
I said the Bulls was going to get that game.
Oh, you thought and they dropped it because that's what's killing me. They've been getting blown up. Like, the games was good the first 2 games. The game Milwaukee won, that was a good game. Then the game Chicago won. They did that thing and they won. But then the last 2 Middleton ain't played. It's been like blowouts. So that's why I'm saying it's disappointing from Chicago's standpoint. They did lose Alex Caruso. He's hurt.
But we do know their record against top dogs when teams is.
That's what I was going to say. It's really not shocking if you've been paying attention to the record against top teams. It's shocking to me because of how talented I thought they were. But Zach LaVine's also hurt. LaVine and
is he?
Yeah, they're not playing tonight. So DeRozan's out here by himself.
Levine ain't been doing too much anyway.
Yeah, he been
falling short. He need that wingman.
Yeah, definitely. But I definitely think the Bucks wrap this up tonight, man. DeRozan with no help. Who knows though? The NBA be crazy. This be the game that the Bulls might come out and win when they ain't got everybody. That's how I be going most time. But I'm expecting the Bucks to wrap this up tonight. Shout out to Giannis still doing his thing, and the role players on that team go crazy every night. Next game, we gonna move to Raptors taking on the 76ers. 76ers are up 3-2. Now, last time we talked to y'all, they was up 3-0, I believe. Raptors have won 2 straight to force this to a game 6. How you feel about that, bro? I got my select thoughts about that. How you feel?
Sixers dropping the ball on some inconsistent shit. You feel me? Don't know. They should have been put them away. You feel me? 3-0. You need one more. What was the next? It don't even matter where it was at. To be honest, they should have just put them away. Now they playing. They didn't let the Raptors get momentum, and it might go 7.
You think it could?
It might.
I don't
know what's going on with Harden.
That's what I want to talk. That's what I want to talk to you about. Let's get into that right now, bro. So like, James Harden looked really different, and I feel like he was looking different. Like as soon as he left the Rockets, like this was even when he was in Brooklyn.
But he was we don't remember when he first got to the Nets. He was going crazy.
I haven't seen that same.
Man, he was going crazy when he first got to the Nets.
Maybe.
I swear he was going crazy.
He did get injured.
Because you remember when Kyrie came out like, yeah, I'm just going to let James run the point guard. You feel me? I'm going to be the shooting guard.
I remember the first couple games he did go crazy. But I don't know. I just feel like it's not been for me. Maybe it was until he got hurt again last year. But I feel like I ain't seen that. Man, you know he used to.
I was about to say I feel like he could still. You feel me? Get that some playmaker types. But as far as going off crazy, you know how he used to go 40, 50 or something. You feel me? Crazy triple double 40, 12 and something.
Right.
I don't know. I don't feel like that's in him no more. That's gone.
Man,
I don't know what it is.
I mean, give him
credit.
I think it's an injury that they don't want to talk about. I think he's not 100%, and I think it's just something that they don't want to say. He trying to be tough.
Man, I ain't giving niggas that.
No, but yeah,
whenever nigga ain't going crazy, he's like, I think they hurt.
He ain't saying nothing though, so you gotta give credit to him because he fighting through it without letting people know. You see what Joel just did? Joel said, "Oh yeah, for the rest of the playoffs, I'm gonna be playing with a torn something." But he said that after they went up 3-0, and now they lost the last 2. And I feel like it's like a escape door for the way out. Like, damn, well, he did say
that. You don't need no thumb.
Like, that's why I fuck with Harden.
That's
like,
one thumb. You still got another one. Go out there and dominate. I ain't going for that.
I just feel like the 76ers
y'all right there. You feel me? Y'all right. They right there.
If this end up going to 7, I'm gonna feel a lot different about the Sixers, bro. Because they should have wrapped this up a while ago. Van Fleet's not playing. Van Fleet's got hurt, so it's really just, bro. They're playing with like forwards out here. Siakam, Barnes. It's really no guard, bro. Who's the guard?
Bro, I ain't even been hip to Barnes. I ain't even been hip to Barnes.
Bro, they're not really playing with no point guard, shooting guard right now. They're all forwards, so it's like, I think 76ers wrap this up tonight, but they gotta stop playing, bro. Like, if this go to 7, I'm gonna feel real different.
Oh,
It's 3-2.
Oh yeah, so if they win tonight.
Well, no, that's tomorrow. They play tomorrow.
So if they win tomorrow, they could wrap it up.
Yeah, they win tomorrow, wrap it up. But if we go to game 7, man, everybody gonna be looking like Philly. Oh, I can already see that. Now let's move it to the West, bro. Move it to the West. Talk about the Mavs taking on the Jazz, man. This has been a crazy series, bro. It's not going how I thought, bro, at all, bro. Luka has came back. The Mavs have a 3-2 lead over the Jazz.
Listen here.
Talk about that, man.
Blow that shit up in Utah, period. As soon as the season ends, because they're not going to win.
You don't think they win the series? You think it's over?
Yeah. They done played around too much. They should have won every game without Luka. When Luka was out,
man,
that was their chance.
But see, that's the funny part, because he came back and they won. When Luka's first game back, Jazz won that second game. But yeah, I think Luka, bro, you can't.
Gobert, Donovan, Clarkson, Conley, all them pieces right there. They need to go ahead and just smooth them out, do something. Fire the coach too. Go ahead and just blow that whole thing up.
I think Gobert is out because his style of game would fit way better with other teams. Imagine Gobert on the Bulls.
I mean, his style gonna fit anywhere. You play defense, get bound.
No, I'm saying, but you gotta have the scorers. You got imagine him in Brooklyn, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It's like he's just gonna play the D. He's gonna get the bounce. He's gonna block. Then if you got
supposed to have the scorers though.
They got Donovan and Clarkston, but that's real 6-man.
Bro been scoring.
Bogdanovich?
Yeah.
I mess with Mike Conley.
Yeah. He fell off,
bro. He ain't the same.
He got that
Bogdanovich be just too hot. It's too inconsistent. Like he be hot one game, then it be like, damn, where you at, bro? But he do be hitting.
I feel like that's the whole damn team, though. That's their whole damn.
They lost Joe Ingles. I think that was
Right.
a big part of how they were so successful too. That nobody talked about that. They lost Joe Ingles too.
He was nice for him.
Yeah, so I think the Jazz pull it out tonight to force it to 7.
They better.
Now, when they go to 7, I ain't got nothing for y'all, bro, right now. Because it's both the teams. The Mavs really look stronger, bro, to be honest, like throughout the whole series. So I want to lean towards the Mavs, but I want to take Donovan because he's my guy. Dang, if I got to keep it realistic, I think the Mavs would take this if it goes to 7. But yeah, I'm definitely picking the Jazz to take the one to push it to 7. Then, let's move to Grizzlies. Grizzlies taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves in a crazy game that they won last night to take over the lead in the series 3-2. Talk about this real fast, bro.
You said which one?
Grizzlies versus Minnesota
Oh man,
Timberwolves.
this the best game of the
Best series.
first round right here. Man, this has been just going back and forth. Every time the Timberwolves seem like they got it, about to pull away with it. Job get on this heroic, you feel me, start going crazy and will them back. Bane, I really ain't been seeing Jerry
Bane
Jackson.
been going crazy.
This is my first time watching Bane.
Man, like, I don't know if he was with them last year.
He was.
Because
you see, that's why I thought he was gonna get most improved. You see, Ja gave his trophy to Bane.
Yeah, I seen that.
Right. So I wasn't even hip to Bane at all last
It's
year.
crazy how consistent he is, bro.
He looked like he out here. He looked like a football player. Right. He got that. He played D. He got that strap. I like what I see out of Memphis. So Cat, you already know what I was saying about last week. Cat, I don't be going.
So you really don't believe in Cat? I mean, what about Edwards?
Russell, I don't know. He stepped off that same cliff that Mike Conley stepped off of. So I mean, Ant is their only. You feel me? I feel like he's the only one to really go out here and go get you a bucket.
Right. So who you think Grizzlies wrap this up? Next game is 3-2.
I want to see it go.
Everybody
7.
say 7.
Yeah, I want to see it go 7. Where's that?
3-2. Where's the next game? It should be in Minnesota.
Right. I'll say it go 7. I'm gonna say it go 7. I'm gonna get to Timberwolves. They gotta be hurt of how that last one ended. They gotta come out and not off the jump and not let their foot off the gas.
Right. I feel like they should feel like that. This is the thing. They've had 2 games where I feel like they controlled the games and ended up losing them in the 4th against the Grizzlies. So I feel like
they got both the ushers out here on them.
Yeah, and it's like they're the more veteran team, Minnesota. So right now it's the young guys and the spunk and the athleticism of Ja and all that willing them to these victories, bro. It's been 2 games I watched where like I'm
watching. Veteran team?
Bro, Cat, Pat Bev, I guess not Edwards. Shoot, you want to call Russell been in the league like 5 years.
Russell's getting by, but
and he been on 3 different teams. I mean, he did fall off a cliff a little bit. But like they got, I guess that would be it as far as I just feel like they was more experienced and ready for the moment, but I guess not. I'm gonna take John to wrap this up, bro. That's crazy. And at first I picked Minnesota, then I changed my pick to Grizzlies in 7. Now I feel like Grizzlies in 6, bro. Like John just I don't know, bro. Minnesota don't have. I think
they got that superstar on the rise. Minnesota ain't got one of them yet.
I like Cat.
I don't like Cat. I like Ant.
I don't like Ant. That's what I say.
Oh, you don't like Ant?
No, man, he's hot and cold, bro.
He young, he's 20.
Right. He can be better.
But he step up in them big moments you seen.
He do when he hit the 3.
Yeah.
See what
but I feel like when they need a bucket, he'll go get him that bucket.
Why would he try to jump that pass?
That's young 20. Because he's 20.
That's
the only thing. That's the only thing it is.
He will get better with the age.
Just because he's 20.
I got Grizzlies in that. You got Minnesota.
Yeah, I got 7. Yeah.
Let's talk about.
This who I want to see.
Pelicans taking on the Suns, man. Suns up 3-2 right now. Of course, Devin Booker's been out since what? Game 1? He got injured game 1?
Yep.
So, of course, the Pelicans have won 2 games. That's big, bro. I picked the sweep for this. I thought they would sweep, but without Devin, they have won 2. Brandon Ingram's playing great. CJ's giving them CJ what he do.
I ain't think CJ ain't been.
I mean, he been like 20. It's just like
or being inconsistent. I don't know.
It's just like he probably ain't giving you that pop.
Them impact buckets.
What he give you 20 a night, but like. So how you feel about this? It looked like the Suns last night. Michael had 31. So that's what I always felt like when Booker out. That's what bro need to be doing. If the Suns is
I
good,
don't feel like he gonna be able to do that again. I got the Pelicans winning this, the next one.
sitting at the 7.
Yep, let it go to 7. Unless if Booker come back, then I got the Suns wrapping it up. But if Booker don't come back, I got this one going to 7. I got the Pelicans winning the next one with no Booker.
Man, listen, I would like to see the Pelicans take it to 7. That would be nice. That would be nice. But I just don't. I can't. Chris Paul and DeAndre.
And I like the Pelicans coach. That's another thing. It's some new coaches in the league that's been doing their thing. You feel me? Celtics coach, Pelicans coach, Timberwolves and Grizzlies. Both they coaches. They've been out. It's some.
I feel like
league in good hands.
They get more player coaches.
It's about to cross over all them vets and shit. We've been coming up watching out. They about to be on their way out the door. And there's some young talent and new good coaches coming into the league.
Definitely is. So you got Pelicans taking this to 7.
Yep.
All right, I got Suns wrapping this up at 6. We'll see what happens, man. I think
no Booker, still.
Even with no Booker. Cause bro, they did it last night. Beat them down.
You know Chris Mongotti.
And it seemed like him and Ayton in that zone. Like, is Chris Paul getting 10 assists? Chris Paul getting like 10 assists, 15 every night, and Ayton's getting like 20, 10 every night.
But Valanciunas been right there matching him, if not outplaying.
Some games,
you know what I mean? But I don't think Mikal going.
Yeah, I don't think he'll drop 30. I mean, he can do it. It's just not gonna be every night. It's like every now and then he might give you a 30. But that's gonna be where the bench come in. Like they gotta have Shaman and Payne and them come in. Cameron Payne been big for him too. All right, shout out that last game of the playoffs, last series of the playoffs. Nuggets taking on the Warriors. The Warriors was up 3-0. Nuggets forced the game 5. They win game 4. Shout out to Joker, crazy performance.
It'll be over
He's
tonight.
been performing. Yeah. You think this is done?
It's over tonight.
No nugget spark.
It's over tonight.
Over
Pool
tonight.
party.
Pool
You know what I
party.
mean? Bring your swim trunks. It's gonna be a pool party tonight. They sending Warriors sending them home. Joker with another good season. He probably gonna. What you think, MVP?
Nah, I don't think Joker wins MVP this
Who you think?
year. If we just talking about regular season,
Maybe that's what I've been saying. That
Joel.
I don't think so.
I mean, like, bro, he had a better record.
But they've been saying it's a regular season award, but you see how they'll never be giving that shit out.
They be waiting.
I swear I'd be thinking the playoffs got something to do with that.
I swear in the NBA.
So if the 76ers mess around and blow this, you feel me, or let it go 7, I don't think they give it to him.
I mean, listen, it's other people deserving of it, but I think they finally, bro, it's been like 3 years straight that everybody be like, Embiid's top 3 MVP. That's like 3 years straight, and he just don't win. It'd be like Giannis or and so I think they finally give it to him this year. It was Joker last year. So
The Warriors wrap it up tonight.
Yeah, I think Warriors wrap it up too, bro. I never thought this was even going 5. So shout out to Joker for pushing it, but bro,
He been all they got. But you know who it was? It was going crazy for him last week, last game. Ellis. No, not Monte.
Monte Morris.
His last name,
Monte
Ellis.
Morris.
Yeah, he was going. I swear to God, I was watching the game every single time. Warriors was trying to come back. They get something going. Monte dagger shot. You feel me? Clutch shot, corner 3 or something. He had it going.
Right. I think they could make it competitive, but the Warriors is too strong, bro. I got Steph back to form. Steph back into form.
They got too much experience. They got that offensive juggernaut always, but then they deep. They deep. It's just you feel me? They right there.
Right.
I got Warriors Celtics.
Yep. What finals? Warriors Celtics. I'm stepping on Heat versus Suns. Heat versus Suns. That's what I'm gonna say. Dang, that's both. All right, you know what? That's funny because if I wasn't picking the Heat or Suns, I'd be picking them two teams, them other two teams. So that's the end. That's the end of this week, man. Y'all gotta tune into these playoffs tonight. We got Bulls versus Bucks and Nuggets versus Warriors. Both closeout games. We gonna see somebody gonna force it to 6, man. I mean, hold up. Yeah, somebody gonna force it to game 6, bro. Who do you think has the best chance, the Nuggets or the Bulls? Last question.
Bulls.
Bulls best chance.
Yeah, because with no Middleton, they might.
All right,
they could.
I agree with you there. Bulls probably best chance to force the 6. So that is the end of this week's episode, man. Like we always tell y'all, if y'all have any business y'all want to advertise, man, write us, let us know. Get your stuff advertised on our show. This Carter Sports Coverage, man. We do this every week, man. You know how we are. Yo, catch you next week. Yeah.